Get ready to immerse yourself in a winter wonderland. Join us on an exhilarating journey into the enchanting world of snow camping. From the mesmerizing beauty of snow-covered landscape to the cozy warmth of our skoolie, experience the magic of camping in a serene, snow-kissed wilderness. It's time to embrace the chill. Welcome to snow camping with bus campers.
I've waited 2.5 years for this opportunity. When we bought the bus to convert in the summer of 2021, I knew I wanted to take it out in all 4 seasons. What I didn't know is I would have to wait 2.5 years for the snow to return to our region. I think winter is my favorite time to camp. No crowds, no bugs, and the campfires just hit differently. Snow camping takes a little extra work. Of the few things I forgot this weekend, snow shovel was not one of them. After a few minutes of shoveling the 5 inches of fresh powder, it was time to set up camp. With the snowfall out of the forecast, I decided to leave the awning packed away. But with a few hours of daylight left, I need to get these string lights up. As the sun peeked from behind the clouds, it highlighted the stunning winter scenery. I decided to venture closer to the cold waters that flow next to our campsite and take in what I could before the sun set. I decided to explore the snow-covered surroundings before it was too dark to do so. With the temperatures dropping as quickly as the sun, it was time to get dinner started. Let's put some water on the boil while I get the campfire ready. This old hatchet that I'm using, this is something that I found during our trip to Ricketts Glen. I don't know how long it was sitting out in the elements, but it works just fine. And it's been kept in the bus ever since. Alright, so tonight's dinner's coming courtesy of the Bus Life Kitchen Cookbook. Decided to do Italian tonight. I'm just going to kind of keep it easy. And we're going to go with the spaghetti carbonara. What I like about the carbonara recipe is you can do a lot of the prep work ahead of time. For instance, the egg and cheese mixture, you can mix them together and place them in a mason jar and keep it refrigerated until needed. Honestly, I should have prepped the bacon before I left the house also. This would have kept my hands clean. Just something to remember for next time. So I just added some of the pasta water to the mason jar. This will temper the egg and cheese mixture for your sauce. You then pour this sauce directly onto your noodles after they're drained and finished cooking. So just pour the sauce onto the noodles and work it in. And add your bacon. One of the things I forgot on this trip was a pair of gloves. I'm going to take this dinner inside and eat. At this point, the temperatures are in the teens, but there's no way I was going to spend the rest of the night inside the bus. I took a seat next to the campfire. The string lights that stretched from the bus to the pine tree really lit up the campsite. They really complemented the campfire and its warm glow. An after dinner glass of bourbon would have been perfect right now, but like my gloves, I left it at home. It's time to clean up a few things and then head into bed. Well, it's first significant snowfall in about 2 years here, so wanted to take advantage of it, take the bus out for a nice winter camping trip. When I I didn't even finish the projects that I was working on over the last few weeks on the bus, so I have no solar. My DC to DC charger's not hooked up, so basically I'm just running on straight battery power. So made sure I topped them off at the house before I loaded them up, but I have no way to recharge them while I'm out here. I think the only thing I really used power for was the heater, obviously, but it worked out pretty well. I was pretty comfortable. When I first started loading the bus up before I left the house, it was 15 degrees inside the bus. Had a wonderful dinner last night. I made the pasta carbonara from the Bus Life Kitchen cookbook that AJ sent me out over the holidays. So thank you, AJ. It was very, very delicious. Yeah, another thing too is I don't have my inverter hooked up yet, so I was unable to use the refrigerator while I was here. So I didn't bring a lot of food. I just brought basically dinner last night and some creamer for the coffee this morning. So I brought a little soft cooler, and what I did last night is before I went to bed, I stuck them right next to the bus window. And then put the insulation blanket behind it, so it created like a little cool zone between the bus window and the blanket. Worked out better than I thought it would. When I got up this morning, the coffee creamer was pretty much frozen. So if you notice in the coffee section of the video, it's just like a solid glob that kind of falls into the cup. So yeah, it worked. It's very nice the way the sun's making the treetops light up here. So it's about 17 degrees outside right now, so wasn't too bad inside last night. I think the bus was probably in the low 50s. I did have an electric blanket that I tried out for the first time, which was nice. So that came in. It was probably about 3 in the morning when I decided to put that on, just to kind of test that out. So this was the first time using one, and I rather enjoyed it. So yeah, so I just wanted to get up, catch the sunrise, drink some coffee while the sun was coming up. And I'm going to go take a short hike, pack up, and then head home. So yeah, I'll spin you around. You can take a look at the maps and enjoy.